Welcome everyone to Say and Sit Down. My name is Jared.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here to talk about Dragon Ball
Z.
Alright guys, we're at 2:30.
Some of the best quality animation in the series. So they definitely used the budget up on this.
This is also, I do want to point out, officially in the manga, this fight does happen. But there's a lot of key moments that are air quote filler. And I'm not saying it that way. This is one of probably the best filler that no one actually talks about. The scene where like Vegeta basically uses these power things on Goku and like puts him into like the ground and is like choking him and whatever. That's not in the manga. Like it's so, but like that's probably an iconic scene because he kind of talks to Goku doing that. And so people, I just want to give you guys, this is a good example of good filler. This is like where the creators at the time had a good understanding of the characters. They knew how to then elevate these moments to be more cinematic, because in the manga, this is a side fight. There was a bigger conflict happening on the other side of the world. This is more for Toriyama, I think, at this point. For him, he was just like, whatever. Also, remember, Toriyama wanted to kill Vegeta off and was not the biggest fan until later on in the series with him.
It feels like the showstopper event. This does, in the anime, this feels like a bigger event than what they're going off to do.
Yeah, right? Exactly. But I'm saying in the manga, it's a little bit more reversed. Like in the manga, he's trying to focus more on Boo being released, and the Goku Vegeta thing is happening over here as a side thing. But because of fans, and especially because people love Vegeta and they want this, and this is the only rematch we get for a long time, they understood the assignment, and I think they improved it.
It's probably one of the most hyped fights in the whole series. It's two characters who have the most tension in the whole series. Then they finally go at it, and there's no one watching. And it's like, there's something really cool about no one else, not even the gods, being allowed to see this fight. King Kai's not talking to Goku during it.
Well, we would know. Whis might be watching it.
Yeah, Whis might be watching it. But it seems like it's really kind of,
it's intimate.
When there's a tournament happening where people are paying and would love to see the.
Oh my god!
This is the greatest fight of all time, and it happens completely away from all eyes.
Goku is matching Vegeta's power, but if Goku wanted to, he could just be like Super Saiyan 3, and then Vegeta would be like, "Excuse me," and then it'll be over.
All right, let's go into this. We gotta have this debate. This one might be only one episode too. Yeah. I think they both have, if you want to call them like unearned power-ups or whatever. Yeah. Obviously, Vegeta got his Majin boost.
Yep.
Goku has his afterlife body, which is a gift. Like, it's not his real body. His kind of infinite energy in a way, although there's a time limit. But he's not constrained by energy in the same way that mortals are. So they both have those unearned power-ups. Then is Goku holding back on top of that, right?
I think
he says, the wording in the manga is like, we're even. Like, I'm not holding back and we're already
He's
even.
lying. Well, okay, sorry. Let me say this. He is probably not holding back as Super Saiyan 2 level. So that's why they're matching. But if he were Super Saiyan 3, it would be over in 2 seconds. Because Super Saiyan 3, as we know, can take on Majin Buu without like dying. So that means, and that no other form can do that besides Mystic. And so the fact of
I don't think he's holding back in Super Saiyan 2. Sure.
But I'm saying
I don't know that he could do Super Saiyan 3 with a normal body.
That's fair, but also, and I know this is somewhat, but just because Goku's in it. Also, if Goku did KO Ken.
Also, if he did Super Saiyan 3, I mean, when he does that against Buu, it's for 5 minutes. I mean, if he actually did that, maybe he wouldn't beat Vegeta instantly. Yeah. And he would, his time would expire before the end of it, I think. So
maybe.
I think there's multiple stuff. And also, as much as we say like they're evenly matched, it does seem like Vegeta has the upper hand to me in this fight.
I think
maybe it's the way it's animated.
I think Goku's just trying to give him a good fight, and they're fighting for different reasons. You know what I mean? Like, Goku really is concerned about the universe, and Vegeta is just way too concerned about their personal beef, which is obviously much smaller. If there was no Earth, what's the beef anymore at that point? Like, that's where their families are at, and that's where all their friends are at.
Anyway, we don't get a victor from this fight. And then on the other panel, we have Gohan and Deborah, which seems like there's going to be a big round 2 fight there. That's also never...
I think that Gohan is a skilled fighter. I think the Boar should beat him for a couple, and because the Boar he's got the spit ability. He can make weapons out of nothing. He's as strong as Gohan with extra abilities.
I agree,
and he wants to fight. He actually has a reason. Gohan's just here to stop it.
But what's good about
the Boar really wants to beat him.
It's not guaranteed.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
Like odds would be like 70-30 for Deborah or something.
Wait, and I'll say this. You got Videl down and she becomes stone, or Deborah hurts him. Then Gohan could have went all out and gone to like some sort of like Super Saiyan beast mode and maybe destroyed him. But like, Gohan needs anger a lot of times.
It's weird again how Babidi wouldn't just like Deborah seems powerful enough to take over the universe unless Vegeta exists or something.
Yeah, I don't really understand it either. But later on, Babidi's the most stupid character. He's one of the stupidest characters in the series. So what are you gonna do? And then I want to say that Goku and Vegeta play hide and seek in the cave. Which does happen.
It's cool that they changed the scene of the fight though. You know?
And they destroy the cave because why not?
It's kind of like in those fighting games when you kind of move scenes and, you know, like...
Destructible environments.
Yeah, exactly. All right, episode 231.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, so in episode 231, this is the last episode of the Babidi Saga, continues. We get more backstory about Babidi's grudge against Supreme Kai.
Right. The thing I want to know is, what are they going to... This is like the whole, like, it's like a dog chasing a call. What are they going to do when they get what they want? Like Babidi has Boo, and then they take over the universe. Then what? What's your plan? Like, are you making a new universal government structure?
Yeah.
Or are you just going around destroying people? Because, like, Babidi doesn't seem like mindless, so, like, what does he want from this? Like, Boo just wants to destroy stuff.
His grudge against the Kais is cool, and that's kind of what they did with Zamasu and stuff, is, like, that these grudges can, like, the gods can also have these vices where they have revenge and all the... That's cool, but why does he want to destroy the universe on top of that? Like, I feel like that should be enough, is that he wants to destroy Supreme Kai because he killed his father.
But I don't know. I just don't know what his end game is here.
Gohan starts charging at them, and then, Boo's ready. Gohan's just always late. This guy's never stepped up when it was time. Like... And then meanwhile, Vegeta, again, appears to be winning the fight. He gives this whole speech about how he realized his training couldn't ever close the gap, and that's why he took the Majin boost, and that's cool. Kind of like a midlife crisis speech also about how he got too soft, and he needed the Majin upgrade to avoid, being too into his family and that fondness.
To me, I love Vegeta, but I just feel like he's just outmatched here. I think Goku's just had too much prep time. I mean, in theory, Goku doesn't have to sleep in the other world either. Like, there should be where Goku could go 24 hours a day and just continue to train, where Vegeta has limits.
I mean, he could have gone to the hyperbolic time chamber.
That is true. He could have done that, but... He already did that, though. He did that twice. He's not supposed to. But then, I guess you're right. Lore-wise, it's over at this point. They just go in there whenever they want at this point. Yeah. But Vegeta basically even admits he thinks his life made him weaker, basically. He admits that.
Which is ironic, because that's like Goku's thing. He always criticizes Kakarot for being too soft and cares too much about Earth. And then now he's saying that's the thing holding him back? Like, that's the end of the Babidi Saga.
Yeah, so I think we'll end it there right now, because that was a good discussion about Vegeta and Goku again. Boo is going to become the focus of this. Like, Boo is now slowly going to be taking over as the main focus of the saga. And we're excited to talk to you guys, so we'll see you next week.